Okay, so once again, good afternoon or good day, everyone. So our topic for today is about, of course, human resource management. No? And it is all about the internet. No? Internet is having a major impact on business transaction because of the different opportunities it offers. No? A number of significant differences distinguishes transaction using electronic markets from what has gone before. And this include the opportunities for global sourcing and selling. So mass customization and networking, no? By lowering the cost of transaction, and information technology has reduced market friction and provided a significant impetus to the process of broadening world markets. No? This means that considerations about where to locate become secondary, whereas price competition increases. So internet technologies also allow specification design and pricing online. So which again increases price competition. And this facilitates meeting customer needs often through a network of multiple business partners able to deliver value more quickly and cheaply direct to the customer. So experts have argued that transaction using e-commerce come far closer to the economy's ideal of perfect competitions than transaction using traditional media, as barriers to entry are lowered, transaction costs are reduced, and buyers have improved access to information. And that main responses to the development in business to business transaction via internet being observed, like e-commerce, supply chain integration, and fully integrated e-business. So to give us more details about the topic, let us all welcome our presenter. Go ahead, Madam Lorraine.
Thank you, Dean, for that introduction. Good afternoon again, classmates. Our topic is about human resource management, managing knowledge people. So before we start, let's first discuss the topic outline. So the cutting edge in HRM, redesigning HR administrative process, e-learning strategies, managing IT organizational changes, managing and practicing OD in an IT environment, a structured approach to developing IT project teams. So my report will be only these three, those that have an underline. By the way, I'm with Sir Roland po. The other half of the report will be reported by him. So first, introduction to e-human resource management. EHRM is the integration of all HR systems and activates using web-based technologies. Simply, when HR uses the internet or related technologies to support their activities, procedures, processes, then it becomes EHRM. So, any transactions that the human resource that involves an internet, it is considered as e-human resource management. So EHRM. According to Rowell, EHRM is a way of implementing HR strategies, policies, and practices in the organization through conscious and directed support of and/or with the full use of web technology-based channels. So features of EHRM. It is a way of implementing HRM strategies, policies, and practices in an organization. It creates standardization, it helps increase efficiency, it helps the business reduce the HR staff, helps to increase the value of the company, it will contribute to the competitive advantages of the firm or company, it provides quality human resource services, it helps increase overall speed in HR operations. So using EHRM po, with all these features po, we can see that efficiency in all the work of human resource will become efficient and easy. So types of EHRM. First is operational EHRM. It is related to the administrative function of the HR department. It concerns the basic HR activities in the administrative area. Second, relational EHRM. It is related to advanced HRM activities. It is mainly related to recruiting and selecting new personnel, training performance management, and appraisal rewards. The third is the transformational EHRM. It is concerned with the strategic HR activities such as knowledge management, strategic competence management. So, advantages of EHRM. It helps to improve quality of service. It helps to improve efficient service. It helps to make HR function in less time. Helps make reports and analyze the data in quick. It helps to reduce the costly time and labor. And it helps to increase the accuracy. So, the disadvantage of EHRM, it involves a high implementation cost. It involves a high maintaining cost. It is difficult to maintain the confidentiality. Organization needs to invest more on training and development and chance of data entry errors. So for section 1, the cutting edge in HRM, the effect of the internet on business transactions. The internet is having a major impact on business transactions because of the different opportunities it offers. A number of significant differences distinguish transactions using electronic markets from what has gone before. These include the opportunities for gold, wait lang po, for global sourcing and selling, mass communication, and market frictions, and provided a significant impetus to the process of broadening world market. This means that considerations about where to locate become secondary, whereas price competition increases. Internet technologies also allow specification design and pricing online, which again increasing price competition. This facilitates meeting customer needs, often through a network of multiple business partners able to deliver value more quickly and cheaply direct to the customers. Experts have argued that transactions using e-commerce come far closer to the economy's ideal of perfect competition than transactions using traditional media, as barriers to entry are lowered, transaction costs are reduced, and buyers have improved access to information. There are three main responses to the developments in business-to-business transactions via internet being observed. First is e-commerce, or the buying and selling via internet. Supply chain management, or collaboration through the total value chain and fully integrated e-business. Internal and external integration, sharing real-time information. In a review of potential implication, Wright and Dyer have suggested six broad HRM principles in response to the issues e-business is raising. The company should promote individual autonomy and personal accountability at all levels of the organization through the process of work design to make the company more flexible to change. Shared organizational vision and values should be reinforced through HRM policies and practices, particularly recruitment and training, to maintain a sense of community in times of change. Third, the company needs to ensure employees understand the business strategy and context so that they can see where they fit into the whole. This can be achieved through communication, participation, training, and performance-based reward in particular. Fourth, there is a need to develop a learning organization, sharing the responsibility jointly between employees and the company to keep competency levels at the leading edge. It is also important to develop a sense of belonging, trust, support, and commitment throughout the organization. This entails arranging appropriate induction, providing access to information, investing in employee development, being a responsible employer with regard to work-life balance, and being honest regarding job security. And ultimately, rewards must be provided which are perceived to be commensurate with the effort applied. These implications could be argued to apply across multiple types of organization. However, we explored these implications in detail in the context of the e-business model throughout this chapter. Each of the three responses to the internet economy is now explored in turn, shedding further light on the major changes taking place in both HR and practices within the HR department. Implications of internet for HRM. The implications for the HR function of large companies doing business through e-hubs have not been as immediate as observed for the marketing and distribution functions discussed earlier, but they are becoming clearer. Many Western economy companies need to lower their costs as global competition increases from developing countries with lower operating costs. In order to avoid being classified as just another commodity supplier, they also have to endeavor to add unique value by being able to offer exceptional levels of customer service and customized products and services. Companies aiming to reduce costs while at the same time increasing flexibility and speed of response to customer wishes are forced to adopt innovative practices. These new practices fall under three broad headings: the introduction of flexible working practices to meet flexible production requirements, an agile production approach focusing on minimizing buffers and concentrating on a just-in-time supply approach, and globalization of the marketplace and workforce. Implications of the internet for the HR department. To meet the need for cost savings and improved speed of service, there is an obvious need for better, faster, and smarter HR solutions. Alongside the requirement for a broadening of the expertise portfolio of HR professionals to cover flexible working practices, high performance work systems, and globalization issues, there is also a demand for increased flexibility of systems providing more services online, streamlining administration, and supporting the process-driven work system. HR has a long time been locked into transactional activities or administration and traditional activities such as recruitment, selection, and training, which take up the majority of the time. Many HR departments are so bogged down in such activities that they have no time for a higher value added services such as knowledge management, culture management, and strategic redirection and renewal. However, information technology is changing things. Transactional tasks are now largely carried out using IT system either in-house or outsourced. Traditional and transformational activities are also gradually moving this way with the increasing introduction of uh, enabled delivery of HR or EHRM, saving more cost and time with online recruitment and training systems in particular. This EHRM trend appears to be set to continue in the context of the internet or intranet business model. This point of view is needless to say shared by those who supply such HRM systems and who predict that employee relations management packages market will be a bestseller. Chapter 2, Integrating Handheld Computer Technology into HR Research and Practice. HR-related applications on handhelds are being developed at an ever-increasing pace. The most popular of these falls into realm of personal information management functions such as calendar, contact list, to-do list, and email. In this model, these functions individual employees handles become important of a strategic HR practice and if managed properly of organizational information management functions. Applications are available for time management. For examples that have advanced capabilities of applying complex work rules, such as managing overtime accruals and employee leave periods. processing time, billing, providing sophisticated scheduling and allocation capabilities. They further include the ability to equalize overtime in schedules, match skills to jobs, and provide a platform for resource substitution and alternatives. Physicians in some medical facilities are using handheld device to manage a variety of workflow functions, including accessing real-time patient scheduling information, capturing charges, and dictating point-of-care patient notes. These professionals use their handheld devices to review medical reference libraries, current diagnostic and procedure coding, and coding compliance rules. These applications are applicable to other occupations as well. Section 2, redesigning HR administrative process. So EHRM activities, e-recruitment, e-performance management, e-selection, e-learning, and then e-compensation. So for e-recruitment, it is also called online recruitment. Is e-selection. The main purpose of e-selection is to make maximum utilization of human capital at a reduced cost in less time. Sorry po, unstable yung internet connection ko. Malinaw po.
Yes po.
Okay po, thank you po, Sir Candy. The e-selection, the main purpose of e-selection is to make maximum utilization of human capital at a reduced cost and in less time. E-performance management, it is a web-based tool has been designed to make the performance reviews easier than ever. Nowadays, many companies are using web-based technology to measure the performance of employees. E-learning, it is related to the use of internet to provide training and development programs for the workforce. Many firms use this internet to deliver a computer-based training program. It includes numerous media that deliver text, audio, images, and animation. E-compensation, it can provide HR managers with the ability to effectively adapt compensation systems to meet the current challenges to manage and maintain all aspects of equity in play plan design, etc. So, human resource information system, it is a systematic way of storing data and information for each individual employee to aid planning, decision making, and submitting of returns and reports to the top management. A method by which an organization collects, analyzes, and reports the information about the people and job. Objectives of human resource information system to offer sufficient, comprehensive, and ongoing information about people and their jobs, to supply up-to-date information at a reasonable cost, to offer data security and personal privacy. So steps in HRIS or Human Resource Information System. First is planning or setting up the process, feasibility study of what kind of system that they will have, selecting a team for implementing the HRIS. Next is analysis, defining the requirement, vendor selection or negotiation. Third is designing, examining the flow of information, assembling the subsystem, identifying the gaps. Third is the maintenance, time to check ups, auditing to ensure, and fourth is implementing or training the people, collecting the data, and implementing the system. Application of HRIS. Job description, produce printout that describe the jobs according to the job specification and input by the user. HR planning, forecasting the actual demand, calculating the surplus and storage based on department and projects. Recruitment selection, applicant tracking, job person matching. For training and development, identify training needs and setting skills levels. Career planning. Section 3 is e-learning strategies. So researchers and practitioners mainly agree that by investing in e-learning, companies try to gain 3 types of benefits, according to Hartley 2003 and Shank 2002. So first, streamlining learning process. Through cost savings, instructional costs, opportunity costs, administrative costs, travel costs, scalability resulting from the repeatability of courses or modules. Cost reduction and flexibility can be achieved in many ways, mainly by choosing the level of interactivity and cooperation of a learning experience and its synchronicity and asynchronicity. Quality and effectiveness of learning through flexibility, just-in-time access to knowledge or information, and by tailoring time, methods, and content of courses to work requirements and learning by doing. Motivation and retention of talented employees through customization and learning on demand. The delivery of online courses fitting personal learning style seems to enhance the learning experience. Learning on demand and free choice of course may also develop employees' employability. So, to give a visual representation of the benefits, ito po. So, reference Human Resource Management by Teresa Torres Corona. So, thank you po.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, so again, I think there are some topics that they were going to continue to
Yes po.
discuss
Yes po.
before
Wait,
my summary. Okay.
Apo. Wait lang po
Please.
kay Sir Roland.